All right, hello. It's 9 o'clock on January 17th. Welcome to the weather update. The good news is we escaped that storm without too. It could have been a lot worse than it turned out to be. We got off easy. Wasn't too much terrible coastal flooding. There was some minor coastal flooding, but nothing really, terrible. And the power outages weren't as bad as they could have been either. But let's take a look at the total wind gust. We're going to look at the wind gust reports. Look at all these storm reports here at the National Weather Service here, and see what we've got with these winds here last night. So it looks like Fairfield County in Connecticut got a wind gust of 68 miles an hour. Hamansett, and we're looking at Connecticut right now. Hamansett in New Haven County got 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I'll just read out the more impressive ones. Bayville, 57 miles an hour, 56 at Wantaw. Some strong wind gusts out there, but not as bad as it could have been. JFK gusted to 56 in Queens. Staten Island gusted to 51. They don't have that wind gust in Manhattan from Manhattan Beach. Maybe they think that was erroneous. Perhaps it was. But Suffolk County, there's some more stronger ones. The South Shore, Fire Island, Coast Guard, 69 miles an hour. Oregon, 69 miles an hour. Napiog, 60 miles an hour. Fishers Island, 59 miles an hour. Orion Point, 55 mile an hour wind gust. East Mauritius, 54. So most of these are all on the South Shore, these stronger wind gusts. In the harbor, the buoy, Larchmont Harbor got a wind gust. That's in the Long Island Sound, I believe. 65 miles an hour, 64 at Shinnecock. Yeah, so pretty impressive out of the ocean there. 63 at East Hampton. Atlantic Beach, 60 miles an hour as well. Some pretty impressive wind gusts. Let's see if Philadelphia has any of that stuff. They do have some wind reports too, so we'll link all this stuff below, but I have a feeling that area got hit harder, particularly the Jersey Shore. So we're going to take a look at some of these wind gusts along the Jersey Shore. Atlantic City had a wind gust of 52. Ocean City and Cape May, New Jersey, 59 miles an hour. 66 in Hope Lawn. That's in Middlesex County. That's pretty impressive there. 50 mile an hour in Seagirt. 61 mile an hour wind gust at Seaside Heights. That's pretty much it for, like I said, we were worried the winds were going to be even worse than that. So for some reason, whatever reason was, we just didn't get into the strong wind that we thought we were going to get into. There was also some snow with the storm too as well. Not a huge amount of snow, but some areas in Hunterdon got 5 inches. In Sussex County, again, that northwestern part of New Jersey, 7 inches. That's where they got a little more snow. They're up in the mountains. Now going back to our Weather Service office, let's go take a look at the rainfall reports across our area, because I think we got a pretty good amount of rainfall here. Connecticut, look at that. Fairfield, 2 inches there. So we have some 1.5 inches in Killingsworth. So definitely some good rainfall amounts. Northern Jersey, Bergen County, 2.01 inches in North Arlington. I'm not going to go over all these. But these are some pretty decent rainfall amounts here that you're looking at here. 1.81. Union County, 2.14. In the Bronx, 1.86. Nassau County, Great Neck, 1.84. Seaford, 1.65. So this makes up, it's been, like I said, it's been kind of dry lately, so we kind of needed this rain. Midtown Manhattan, 1.77. Fairly uniform, that 1.5 to 2 inch range generally across the area. In Queens, 1.83 at Howard Beach, 2.07 in Staten Island there. And looking at Suffolk County, Terryville, 1.87. Ridge, 1.83. So, yeah, decent amount of rain from this. And I'm sure the similar amounts were observed in New Jersey as well. They don't have a precipitation amount, but we can take a look at that later. Looking at the satellite, plenty of clouds today. Not really much sun, and we even had some snow flurries this evening here. Looking at the radar, you can see what's left of them as they move out over New England there. Now this storm did cause I think it caused more damage in New England, actually. It doesn't look too bad on the power outage map. So like I said, the storm could have had the potential to be a lot worse. Fortunately, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Let's go to the current conditions right now. We're still doing some winds Gusting it's around 20 miles an hour. Nothing damaging, but it's just making it feel cold. Temperatures are in the mid-30s across our area, mid-30s in Jersey as well. Let's take a look at those rainfall amounts. We're going to look at the map here, and we're going to map out the precipitation here. Let's map out how much rainfall has fallen across the area. So this just gives you a map here. Gives you an idea of the rainfall amounts here across the area. Let's see, in New Jersey, it looks like maybe they got a teeny bit less there, but generally everywhere, I pretty much seen that 1 and 2 inches. It seems like there was some heavier rainfalls in central Jersey in this area right here, a few over 2 inches. But again, it's needed rain. We needed that. It's been very dry lately, and I'm glad we got some rain out of it because we're going to have more cold weather coming up. So this low here, that's pulling on out of here. We have a strong northwest wind, high building in for tomorrow. We'll have to see. I'm not too optimistic about a clear sky tomorrow, just from looking at that satellite. But we'll look at the models and see. Then that high moves offshore. A cold front moves through on Thursday. That could bring a little bit of light snow. That cold front moves offshore. High builds in Friday. And then there's this coastal storm that keeps getting indicated on the models for Saturday. This one seems like it's getting suppressed. There's another one that also slides by to the south. And then another cold high builds in, it looks like, as we get toward the end of the month there. So more cold. And then there's another big storm there, February 1st, that we'll have to watch again. And it's just the pattern that we're in. Again, we're in a colder pattern now. So if we look at the jet stream here, which we'll pull this out here, we'll look at the jet stream here. You will see a more normal looking winter jet stream here, troughs coming through, and that brings the opportunity for cold air and, of course, maybe another snow. We really haven't had a big snowstorm yet, so we'll have to see what happens. Let's look at our temperature anomaly chart as we go into the period. Let me move this back up over here. So as we go into tomorrow, we'll be a little bit below normal. Then we go above normal on Wednesday ahead of the cold front. Cold front comes through, and then behind that, we're going to be below normal, and probably significantly so on Friday. It's going to probably be a pretty chilly day, Friday and Saturday. And then we get a little bit of a break, moderating a little bit, and then it's really indicating some real bitterly cold air next week coming into the area. That looks quite chilly. So we're going to see more Arctic air in the future. As we go through this month. There will not be a January thaw. I know sometimes the last week or so of January is kind of mild. That is not going to happen this year. So let's take a closer look at our, let's go to the HRRR model, and we will go and we'll look at the zeros of the HRRR model, and we'll see what's going to be happening. So here we are at Tuesday, and you can still see we're in the northwest flow, tight isobar, so still expect a breezy day tomorrow. And then for Wednesday, still be dry. And like I said, our next chance of precipitation won't really be until Thursday. And that's with this cold front right here that will come on through here. This is the GFS. We have rain starting and right after midnight. Could end as a little snow. Probably not much. Probably not a whole lot of accumulation from that. We can look at the total snowfall, and maybe we'll get an inch. Maybe we'll get something on the ground. Maybe. We'll have to see. So it's not indicating a lot. Maybe 1 inch if we get that at all. But then once we get done with that, we're gonna be back in that really cold air again. So let's look at the temperatures here. Let's go to the. I'll just use the GFS already. So here are the temperatures for tomorrow, and again by tomorrow morning we'll be in the 20s. And then for tomorrow, I think we'll probably go high, probably around the freezing mark on Long Island. Maybe a little bit warmer in Jersey, probably more like 35 or 36. And then for Wednesday, you'll see the temperatures moderate again. We'll be in the low 40s again, possibly mid-40s, low to mid-40s ahead of the cold front. Cold front comes through. Cold air is back into the picture. Here we are Thursday. Temperatures dropping as the day goes on, probably starting off in the 30s and ending in the 20s, and now we're down to the teens by Friday morning, possibly even colder than that, probably teens, and then we will only be in the 20s for Friday, and we'll have the similar type of deal for Saturday. Moderates a little bit, But then I just want to give you a preview of this really strong Arctic air mass that's going to be coming in for next Wednesday, and not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, January 26th, where I think we're going to see more days where the highs don't make it out of the teens again with that Arctic air mass. So we'll show you the dew point flow here, dew point and wind flow. So this kind of shows you the wind flow, and you can see dry air, northwest winds here. Winds go southwesterly on Wednesday. That's what moderates the temperatures. But then the next cold front comes through, shifting the winds to more of a northerly direction, and that's why it's going to be colder, more of a northerly direction on Friday, and that's going to bring in that really cold air. Now, as far as the storm goes, right now, most of the models seem to keep it away. Let's go back to the eastern U.S. view, and we'll show you the... Let's go back to the precipitation view, because... And again, these storms here, again, this front just moves offshore. That storm forms offshore, suppressed by the high. Another storm forms that's also suppressed right now. But again, things can change between now and then. And I think we'll see if the models are even on the same page with this right now. This is the Canadian model. Canadian brings that storm a little closer on Saturday, but still has it suppressed. Icon's a little closer with it, so it kind of brushes our area with it. So, we'll still have the potential to see something, but right now, it doesn't look like it's in the cards too much. So let's go to the north. Let's go to the clouds, sky, and see if we can get clear skies tomorrow. Let's go to the RGM here. So plenty of clouds right now. But it seems to dissipate the clouds. I don't know. This might be I think it's being a little overly optimistic, and it really does have a good deal of cloudiness. This is around 11 a.m. tomorrow. It clears out a little more toward the afternoon. We'll see a little more sunshine and then more clouds for Wednesday. So that's why I don't think tomorrow is going to be a clear day. The next chance for a clear day would probably be, this is as far as the RGM goes. This is midnight Friday. I would have to go to the GFS. And if we can get this front offshore, we can have a clear day on Friday. If not Friday, maybe Saturday. But we'll have to see what happens with that front. Right now, it's too far out. Let's go to the NAM next here. That's the 0Z NAM. I don't have enough of that. An 18Z NAM. And this is tomorrow. And again, showing more clouds over New Jersey and less over Long Island. But honestly, like I said, I think there's going to be a good deal of clouds around. Maybe more sun toward the afternoon. Just by judging by that satellite, I think we're going to have a good deal of clouds around, unfortunately. And we can also look at the HRRR as well on Ventu Sky and show you all the clouds that I think we're going to have tomorrow. So let me move this to tomorrow. Here we are, 9 in the morning, and you can see, a lot of clouds around. Let's move this to 11. Still a lot of clouds. By 1, it's still showing a decent amount of clouds. So honestly, I think we're going to see a lot of this instability clouds just by looking at the circulation. It's just this is dry air, but there's a lot of moisture that's an instability in it, and the subsidence isn't all that great. So that's why I think we'll see a good deal of clouds around tomorrow. We'll have some sun, but sun clouds, partly sunny day. It won't be a clear day. So I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.